James Stadium as we are set for a showdown in the ReliaQuest Bowl. While this game caps off the regular season, how that season is remembered will be impacted greatly by what happens in this game. As we'll see the number 22 team in the country, the Iowa State Cyclones, taking on a team from the Mountain West, the Washington State Cougars. 3A Sports College Football, I'm Reese Davis, David Pollock, Jesse Palmer alongside. Guys, we can't wait to see this game. Been looking forward to it all week. Kickoff team out there ready to tee it up in this bowl game. He'll take the return, try to get better field position. So the Iowa State Cyclones offense will get the first crack at it here. Guys, it's been a long season. These two squads have had their fair share of battles, but today, David, they have a chance to end the season with a dub.
And it's a little bit old school, right? With the bowl system, not as much to play for, but you get to put that uniform on again. And it should mean something. You have the bowl prep. You got to have some fun in a different city, Jesse. Now you get to go out and attack this game.
And it's another opportunity just to finish the season, right? To go out with a win. Both of these teams have taken this bowl game seriously. They've prepared. They feel like they're both ready to go. Winning this game is important to build momentum for next year, and also you want to send the seniors out with a win.
Runs through a tackle. Works his way to the 41, and that is plenty to give him a first down. So they move the sticks on the run. Let's see what they do with this one. Coming out on first down with the play fake. Looking for a huge play.
Oh my.
And it was worth going for a chunk play with the long pass.
Why wouldn't I lead him in? Why couldn't I
the
lead him
decision
in?
that time by the quarterback. He may have been expecting man coverage, but that time the defense was in zone, and they did a really nice job closing the window. The intended target was not open, and that's why that one fell into the court.
Dude.
And what's the closest guy to the football, man? It's those defensive tackles, and those guards and centers have to work together. They got to get those guys and get some movement. They don't on this play, and the big fella eats. Nowhere to go. When you run into him, you usually meet the ground.
Motion from the wide receiver. Back to throw. It's Kennedy. Looking to the big tight end. Put it where only his man could get it and gave him enough room to get. Down.
This tight end is such a weapon because he can line up all over the field. That time he starts in the slot. He's running the corner route against zone coverage, and he's just got athleticism and wiggle and the ability to separate and make big plays. It's so nice to have a target like that.
All the way down to the 27-yard line before they get him out of bounds, and this offense is threatening. From the gun, give on the inside. An explosive play in the running game as he's got the first down.
So far, it's been a rough first drive for this defense, but I tell you what, guys, all can be forgotten if they can bow up and make a stand right here. You got a goal-to-go situation. You know they're going to try to be physical. The field's already shrunk. Get some momentum back right here. Get a big stand. At least hold them to 3.
And the Cyclones have it in scoring position on first and goal. Might be calling a hot route. Early movement on the offense will push them back a bit.
False start on offense.
So the decision has been made, and the coach will take the penalty. knocking on the door. First and goal. Snapped it in the shotgun. Under fire. Hit hard as he released the ball on that first down pass, and it never had a chance.
Timing has got to be so critical when you're trying to throw the ball down close like that. They didn't have great timing on that one.
The run up the middle, trying to power to the goal line. And he passes it for the score. Touchdown, Iowa State.
What a luxury for an offense to have. The ability to set the tone on the ground, giving that guy the football time after time, making offense easy, being physical, and really setting the tone for this football game.
And he tacks on the extra point. Kickoff unit on the field, and this defense will be called on to protect this lead. And he'll just take a knee, and this drive will start at the 25. So the Washington State Cougars offense will get the ball for the first time. Let's take a quick second to call out some of the impact players their coaches mentioned in meetings this week. Anything you guys heard that really resonated with you?
Yeah, I love when coaches talk about guys that bring it every single day. Like, that we can depend on them. They can get other guys lined up. They're always motivated. They're always being a great teammate. These are the guys that coaches know.
And big-time players make big plays in big games, right? These are the guys that have to play well if they're going to win games like this. Be interesting to see what they do today.
Guys, let's take a minute and talk a little Washington State. Great pickup on the defensive front. Three-star defensive lineman gives a verbal commitment last week, and you really need to bring good talent into the program. Maybe diamonds in the rough. At this level, that's how they thrive.
Oh, there's no doubt. And just some of these guys, they're not as refined, but they've got the tools, right? And so I think he's got the tools. And this is a guy that you can build around that defensive line. You need all the big bodies you can get.
The offense had a chance for a big play there, but the running back just could not reel that ball in.
They come to the line facing third and long from the 25. From the gun, wants to pass. There's the pressure. The short hands, it's Frazier. Doesn't quite make it to the first down marker. He's a yard short. Washington State will have to boot it away. The punter going to get his first work of the afternoon. When he gets his hands on the ball, he found a couple of crevices and made a nice game before being run out of bounds. Wide receiver comes in motion. Off the play fake on first down, wants to throw. Right down the middle. Oh, he drops the football. He had it right down the gut of the field. Instead, it'll be second down. Couldn't make the connection last time. Let's see if they throw it again. Going to the ground.
Ooh, block better.
Man, what a spectacular play by that defensive end to come up with the tackle there.
And you see those guys get off the football so fast. Most of these guys are 250 to 275 pounds, but they get off the ball fast, low. Defensive line, they have no chance to stop those guys as quick and as fast as they are.
On third and long, hoping to throw beyond the sticks. Oh, they really could have used that catch there. Physical pass defense. It brings up a fourth down. The Cyclones send out the punt unit. He'll try to really get into this one. Fair catch is made inside his own 20 at the 17-yard line. Washington State has it back, and they'll send the offense onto the field. They went 3 and out on their first possession, now to see if they can be more productive this time around. First play of the drive, wants to throw. That's caught. It's Frazier. And the defense had that one well covered, just a short gain there.
One of the things you love about this running back is not only can he run between the tackles, but he's also a weapon in this offense catching the football.
The play action fake. Nowhere close on that one as he got drilled trying to deliver the football, and now they face third down. Trying to pick up a first down. short of the first down. Washington State sends out the punt unit. This will be the second time they've had to kick it away. He'll field the punt and try to make something happen. This guy is a daring punt return man. He's not going to settle for the fair catch. A solid return. Gets a little bit of ground for the offense. Iowa State has the ball back. The Cyclones ready to go on offense. Already a solid start to this one. Now back to work with this 7-0 lead. Got his man quickly. The defender missed. Sprinting away. Touchdown, Cyclones. He got a step and just dusted the field.
Man, how hard is it to defend when you have a weapon like this at running back that can play wide receiver, who can design ways to get the football in his hand? Coleman, once you get it in his hands, he'll do the rest.
Yeah, no doubt. I mean, and oftentimes those are easier throws for quarterbacks. And these running backs, they're just naturally so good when they have the football out in space. Their vision, their creativity, their ability to make people miss. And this guy showed you right there, a difficult guy to stop now if you're this defense moving forward.
Here comes the Wazoo offense onto the field again. They haven't exactly burst out of the starting blocks, and they need to get something together with this possession. Going right to work up top. They've got the screen set up. You'll take this every time. 5 yards on the first down play. Now here on second down, see if they keep tossing it around. Give to the running back. Defense swarming on that loose ball. It'll be a turnover.
As a defender, you dream about those big hits. You work hard on it in practice, closing space, getting close, and just sticking that guy and causing the fumble.
Iowa State sending the offense back out. He put 2 touchdowns on the board in the early going, and now right back to work. And he was fortunate not to lose yardage on that play, able to wedge it back to the line of scrimmage. Didn't get much done on that first play of the drive. It's 2nd and 11. Oh, they're after him.
Oh my God.
And he was hit just as he was releasing the pass, and it falls to the ground incomplete.
And the QB leaves the pocket, and he scrambles out, and he goes to his right. And I love how he keeps his eyes down the field, trying to make a play, trying to throw the football with a relentless chase. I love it. Getting to the quarterback.
Oh, there's an out. He's there to make the stop, but not before he sets up this offense. 1st and goal from the 7. Defense is backed up. Shadow of the goalpost, trying to defend their own end zone. They want to throw it. Going to try to pop one on the screen. Touchdown, Iowa State. And they take it in for 6 more points.
They are absolutely boat racing this team right now. We're not even at the 2nd quarter yet, and this offense has been up and down the field. They've taken a huge lead early. Everything they're dialing up, David, is working.
Yeah, so I'm going to flip this to the other side. I'm going to need my offense to score some points, and in a hurry. Like, they got to figure it out, but they got to put a drive together, keep us off the field, score some points, and let us find some answers, because right now, defensively, we have none.
The drive starts from their own 25-yard line. Pulls and fires complete. And they finally get him down, but not before. He's got him set up for business at the 49-yard line.
Good job reading the defense by the quarterback on that RPO. He waited to see how the defense was going to play the run. He saw defenders bite up close to the line of scrimmage, and right away he knew he had the slant throw right in behind it.
Time winding down in the quarter as they come to the line. Off the play fake on 1st down. Good throw. And they won't make the connection, looking to make a big play there.
And as an offense, you want to stay aggressive. You want to keep calling these downfield shots. I know you didn't complete that one, but you want to send a clear message. You're trying to take the top off this defense. You keep calling downfield shots. You soften up the coverage. You get those safeties playing deep. That's going to open up your running game later on.
Oh, he had it. The deep ball was there, and it just trickled through his fingers. That's the end of the period, and Iowa State has the lead. They wanted to strike first and strike hard, and they've been able to do that here in the first quarter as we take a look at the stats. This could be a pivotal moment in this game as we open the second period and they try to find a way to answer. So they had a chance to for this third down play to open the period. They just keep firing. Unloads to the right. Beautifully thrown ball, terrific catch, and they'll have the first down.
And I love the awareness by the wide receiver on that play because I'm not sure that route was supposed to be that deep. You got to wonder if the receiver decided maybe to adjust the route.
No way to go on down. He goes at the 39.
The defense just simply not fooled by the play action. Oftentimes, as an offense, you're hoping the run fake's going to slow down those pass rushers, but man, oh man, they had their ears pinned back.
The Cougars trying to find their way forward after the big loss on the last play. Second down, they'll go to the air. Complete to the right. They get him corralled, but not until he's in the red zone. They'll mark it at the 14.
Nice route there by the tight end, making it real easy for his quarterback to find an easy completion.
From the gun, leaves it on the inside with the back. And he'll step into the end zone. Touchdown, Cougar.
This running back was not going to be denied. Nice blocking up front to create a hole for this running back, and he was able to take advantage.
And after the extra point, they're now down 21-7. Now to make sure this kickoff team covers properly to pay off that last scoring drive. Coming out with it, it's Coles. Not a lot of space to be found. Good hustle by the coverage team, and they stop him at the 21. Iowa State has the ball back. The Cyclones ready to go on offense. This offense has really been clicking in the game so far, Jesse.
No doubt. Everything their play caller is dialing up, these guys offensively have been able to go out and execute.
Yeah, and it's just maintaining the lead. Keep doing what you've been doing. You got a big lead. Let's just keep piling it on until they find an answer.
After picking up a couple at 2nd and 8. Quarterback, quick pass to the receiver. Shoots his way for more. And a decent gain there before the defense makes the stop.
And these little touch passes, man, they're just the easiest completions ever for quarterbacks. Palmer, I bet you would have loved being able to just flip it forward. That counts as to your completion percentage, which is good. And then it's all right after the catch, so pretty easy for a QB.
You would have been the only All-American in this booth, David, if I were allowed to push passes when I was playing quarterback. I'll tell you that. It is so hard to defend. It's so hard to seal that edge, especially when this guy's full speed ahead coming around the inside.
Ripping off a pretty good chunk of yardage. They've got it out to the 41 with a first down. And the Cyclones come to the line with a fresh set of downs. Right on the money. Offense gets set for second down. Looking to fire. The quarterback can make a big play when he starts moving around. And he dropped it, just didn't look the thing all the way in. The Cyclones line up, trying to move the sticks on 3rd and short. They'll try to get it through the air. Throws to the tight end. Another incompletion on 3rd down.
Well, this offense has gone his way early and often in this game. They've gotten into a nice rhythm. That time, though, the defense was expecting to throw going his way. They put a really nice hit on him to force the incompletion.
Breaks into the open. The 30. The 10. And he just kept running it right away from the crowd, and he'll take it in. Touchdown, Cyclones.
Man, I am a great play caller when I can hand it to guys like that. showed you a little bit of burners when you kicked it in gear and got the long touchdown.
And it'll be a touchback. The ball will come out to the 25-yard line. Washington State has it back, and they'll send the offense onto the field. They're looking at a 21-point hole. There's still time to do some work, but there's also no time to waste. They'll run the RPO and Portland. Really good job to pick up a chunk of yardage and get it out to the 39-yard line. A productive play is one that gets you at least halfway to another first down here on 1st and 10. Throws and throws off the RPO. And they'll shove him out of bounds after the short gain.
I don't know if that's the coverage you want to be throwing wide receiver screens against. Oftentimes, you want the receivers to have some access. You want the DBs to be off a couple of yards so you can help set up the blocks and give the receiver somewhere to go with it. It's hard to run that against press coverage, and they only picked up a few yards there.
They've got a good chunk of ground to cover on 3rd and long from the 41. Just keep slinging it. It's picked off, and they ruin the drive with a turnover. He couldn't quite get loose on that return. He'd already made the play, and they've got it at the 35. Offense in a bunch formation. They'll start this drive going to the air. Immediately fires to the middle.
Well, they execute the end route. How about the arm strength by the QB? That was an absolute bullet on that completion.
And the Cyclones in a good spot here with 2nd and short. Fires to the big fella. Nice move, creates some space. They finally make the stop, and it's been this way this guy's whole career as a senior makes a play after the grab. They'll snap this one from the 30 on 1st and 10. The give to the running back from the shotgun. That is a big win for this defense as they were right there as soon as he got the ball. They'll go to work in the air on 2nd down. Throws for the tight end. And the pass is incomplete. Jarred by the hit.
I know one of the things this defense really prides themselves on is being physical, and early in this game, putting a big
More like
hit on a guy that's
it's
already had a couple
halftime.
That's a good omen for the defense.
They stop him.
Not in our league, but in another league.
It's wise not to be too greedy,
Yeah,
and they'll
please,
go ahead
fucking
and send out
piece
the
of
field
shit.
goal unit. He'll swing that big leg for 3 from 44 yards out. And this one splits the uprights.
Just
And they'll
rogue.
push that lead out a little further.
And listen, y'all know in the booth and everywhere how I feel about kickers. Don't always love leaving it on their foot, so to speak, but nice job executing. He keeps doing stuff like that. I'll keep trotting him out there.
And he'll just take a knee, and this drive will start at the 25. Plenty of time left in the half here as they take over, but they will want to be efficient here in the final 2 minutes. Tries to do it himself on the draw. There he goes. Washington State lines up quickly. Second down, they'll go to the air. Makes the grab.
Yo, please.
Get it to the 39-yard line, and they'll move the chains. The offense lining up for a first down play. Use the play fake. Now throw. Oh, he dropped it. That deep ball was right on the money. You just have to make that catch. Backed up now. Here's 2nd and long. Misfired on the last play. They'll go back to the air. He's got an open man. Defense caught out of position, and they get him down finally into 38. Lost the throw on 1st down. Grab behind the line. It's Frazier. We got a timeout here late in the first half, and they'll try to get more points on the board before the break. And the Cougars have put themselves in dire straits after that last play. It's 2nd and a mile. Back to pass.
No, why are you following him, though?
5-yard line, they move the sticks and first down. The Cougars come to the line with a new set of downs. They'll run it from the gun. And you want to talk about gang tackling. Everybody on the defense run to the ball. The offense calls timeout. It's the second one they've used this half. Solid pickup of 4 on first down. It's 2nd and 6. Back to throw, time running short in the half. Nowhere close on that one as he got drilled trying to deliver the football, and now they face 3rd down. Trying to pick up a first down. On 3rd and long, trying to convert through the air. Setting up the screen. Absolutely nowhere to go as this defense makes a 3rd down stop. The defense going to stop the clock with a timeout. They want to make sure they have everybody on the same page. They'll try to cap off this drive with a field goal. He'll line it up from the right side. A 37-yarder coming up. Dead center perfect.
And you want a touchdown and you want to be aggressive, but man, right down the middle, that obviously gives me some confidence down the road that I can trust this guy.
He'll start the return inside his 5. Able to find enough room to get it out across the 25. He's brought down at the 26. They'll get this drive started from their own 26. Starts a drive trying to go up top. Quickly out to the tight end. They make the stop, trying to pick up just a little bit at a time to get to that first down marker. The clock will stop with this timeout from the offense. They'll get a chance to regroup on the sideline. They'll line up for a 2nd down play. Looking downfield, and time is running short. Pulls it in. Finally stopped at the 46 after a 15-yard gain. Running out of time here in the first half. They're going to have to be efficient to put some points on the board.
You're rather unfortunate.
Pocket breaking down. Snags it inside the 20. We've got a timeout.
Basically.
Seconds of the half. Maybe a chance to get off a couple more plays. Now it looks as if they'll settle for the field goal try.
Oh, wow.
Just drives it between the uprights. And that lead grows even bigger. So they get the late field goal right before the half, and not much time after this kickoff for an answer.
Yeah, I'm taking all your
Kicking
proofs.
that field goal gives them a little bit of a jolt, a little bit of a boost of momentum that they can carry with them into the second half. And there's a lot of football left to go here. I can't wait to see what happens.
A very conservative approach here, just
He's
taking the
tagged, he
knee and
left.
heading to the locker room. That's going to wrap up the first half here, and now we
Bitch.
join Kevin with the halftime update.
Reese, 2 quarters in the books in the ReliaQuest Bowl. A couple of teams who have battled their way here, looking to bring home some hardware for the trophy case.
Did I get him? Oh, yeah, dude. He's a stud.
Will come out to the 25-yard line. Here comes the Wazoo offense onto the
That's
field
GG's.
again. While that first half certainly wasn't what they had in mind, maybe a big comeback is in the offing here in bowl season.
And I think that's a nice way of saying they were awful in the first half. They were terrible. In bowl games, you wonder about motivation. One thing I know.
Oh, catch it. Oh, my God. Dude, that was an easy pick.
Focused it on that first half, David, but this is a team that has a ton of talent. If they can put it here together in the second half, they can close the season out with an exclamation point.
Out of the shotgun, they
It's
go
unfortunate I'm making them throw, and this
going
shit is
nowhere.
like
Stopped
so
at the line
sad.
of scrimmage.
Great job by the defense. Everybody firing off the ball, hitting their guys, holding their gaps,
Whoever the
running to the
fuck
football,
keeps
nowhere to go.
calling me, suck my God.
Trying to move the sticks on 3rd down through the air. Rushes on him. Didn't have anything working and just had to throw it away on 3rd down.
And you thought maybe in the second half this offense could just find a rhythm, find something to take advantage of this defense, but the defense has really had their number, not putting up a lot of points, and again, an empty possession right there.
He's brought down, but a really solid effort to pick up every bit of yardage he could. on
Might
the
be a size issue.
Iowa State sending the offense back out. Now they'll try to cash in this drive. 1st and 10 from the 50. a play fake. Now to throw. Looking left.
Oh!
And that incomplete pass caused by
I hate the C animation, bro. So good.
Yeah, and you just wonder if the defense now has taken out some frustration. Obviously, they've been getting lit up all over the place, and that time they finally gave it back.
Like 99% of the times in this.
Big, clean hit. This defense needs a little bit.
Dude, I'm in a league with like 30 people, and then I fucking finally won the Heisman.
It's first down. Might as well give it to him again. Picks up the first down, still moving. And he's brought down after a nice gain.
This
A
shouldn't
running
be a
back, he's
surprise
getting
to
drafted,
anybody.
bro.
You got the lead
3-star,
on the
elite.
You want to keep it. You got to bleed the clock. Best way to do that, run the
East-West
football. And right now,
playmaker.
seeing this offense call these run plays back to back. They are trying to be physical.
Oh,
trying to
really?
stay on the field.
Great play by the defense there. And listen, they got to do more of this. Running backs obviously had a lot of success. They got to continue to stop this run game, be physical, and not let this guy beat them.
God,
And
motherfuck.
the defense holds firm. No pickup at all on that play. Now
Take it to
facing a
Oda.
third and long.
Oh,
Fires to the middle. He can't
oh, we drew a DPI. Let's
There
go.
is a flag, and I believe this is going to be pass interference. So the pass interference in the end zone will give them a free 15. Remember the difference in this rule and the pros. Ball is not placed at the 1-yard line in this situation.
Bro, would you like to eat my dog?
He's looking to pass. Flips it out on the screen. Touchdown, Iowa State. All that baby in and then strolled into the end zone for the score.
Have a day. I foresee some social media posts in his future. Not one, not two, but 3 receiving touchdowns on the day. What a ball game.
And the extra point is good. So that scoring drive took only 6 plays. Kickoff unit on the field, and this defense will be called on to protect this lead. And he'll just take a knee, and this drive will start at the 25. Washington State has it back, and they'll send the offense onto the field. They went 3 and out last time. Now they'll look for some plays that work. Motion from the back. Wasting no time throwing on this drive. He's got him in the flat. And a good job of coverage by that defense. Just a short pickup.
Listen, running backs are not just running backs anymore. You're going to be a wide receiver in today's football. And a great job sneaking out of the backfield, getting the football, letting them get some positive yards.
And he just flat dropped it. I think he wanted to run before he secured it.
You just got to have better concentration if you're the wide receiver. I know it feels like a routine completion. You still got to get 2 hands on the ball and look it in. That's a bad drop.
On 3rd down, he'll try to pick it up through the air. And the incomplete pass will bring up 4th down. Washington State sends the punt team onto the field. They'll look to pin him deep.
Pressure on the defense.
And the punt team able to smack him to the ground. Iowa State has the ball back. The Cyclones ready to go on offense. They've been dominant, and now they'll try to execute to their own standard. Dumps it to the back. Working a little foot magic on the sidelines, and it'll be enough for the first down.
Well, this defense is going to have to find a way to start mixing up their coverages. They're in a tough spot. They're down right now, so most people would think the opponent would be running the ball, but when you've had the success these guys have had throwing it, you're going to see more shot plays. You better change your looks up and try and get a takeaway to get back in this game.
Can't find his man as he took a shot trying to deliver that football, and it'll be 2nd down. Running it to the right. Out of the crowd, and now he's got room. Really putting together a threat now. They get the first. It's at the 37.
Another good run. Man, he has been picking up yards in bunches today. Jesse showing off all the skills.
And he's showing no signs of slowing down, dude. This guy just gets better as the game goes on. He is a beast.
Looking downfield on 1st down. A little screen to the running back. And this one will be stopped for no gain.
And They're trying to get the ball to the running back quick and let him get some space, but there was absolutely no space. They penetrated quickly, and they got him before he could even get going.
That's a touchdown, saving tackle at the 17.
There are a lot of offenses out there that would probably be a little bit more conservative when you've got a lead like this in the third quarter. But when you've got the playmakers these guys have in the skill positions throwing the football, you should keep airing it out, and that's exactly what they're doing now.
And the physical play there forces the incompletion on first down.
Well, the offense has had their way all game long up to this point. Finally, the defense is able to make a play. And I'll tell you, after that hit, that receiver is going to be thinking twice about running that route again.
Just a little bit too much juice on that one as the freshman was taking a shot.
All right, you got to be careful here if you're the quarterback, right? Back-to-back incompletions. You got a nice drive. You're still in field goal range, though. Think about this. You cannot take a sack. That has got to be what the play caller is reminding his quarterback about in the headsets right now.
Touchdown, Cyclones! Made the grab and took it on in for the score. A methodical drive that they finish off by tossing it to the tight end.
And the tight end, I'll tell you what, this is a position that's evolved so much, right? And you see him move all over the field. It's kind of like, where is Waldo? You got to find this big fella, especially down in the red zone area. This is the guy they're going to target. They'll make the big play, get the touchdown.
And he's going to bring it out of the end zone. Slip through the line. Just a tremendous return. Great run, great speed and vision to really set up this offense. He almost got totally loose on that one. Looking to throw on first down. Pulls it in. It's Frazier. Oh, he's got some space. They'll get him stopped at the 45, but it's a big 15-yard pickup and a first down. That's reeled in. It's Terrell. And the defense settled in to stop that one for a short gain. Now on second down. Using his feet. He's going to lose a yard on that one.
Man, the momentum is squarely on their side right now. It's starting to feel like they're running away with this one. They scored a touchdown their last time out. Now on this drive here in the third quarter, the defense makes a massive play against the run, creating a negative play. They've got the opponent going backwards.
And money down is where you see defenses really understand where the sticks are, play great and pass defense, know what's coming, and get off the field.
He'll get away another punt. He's been really active today, and no doubt he's going to earn his varsity ladder. Iowa State sending the offense back out. They're starting this drive with a massive lead, and they just want to finish strong. To the air on first down. Throws to the wideout. It's caught. And it's a first down. They'll mark it at the 44.
A lot of smiles right now on this offense. They've got a big lead, and they're just having fun out there. They're still throwing the football. These receivers are still getting open. Pass protection is still great. This quarterback's thinking to himself, man, I'm going to be padding my stats here in the second half of this game because everything we're dialing up is working.
Didn't get much on first down. It's 2nd and 9. Wants to go up top. Here comes the heat. Byers on the move. Makes the grab along the sidelines, and they get enough for the first down.
This quarterback has been really good today. Has been on top of it, seeing things really, really well. That pass right there put him over the 300-yard mark. That's a pretty good day.
And the big defensive front wins the battle. No gain on that play. That's the end of the period, and Iowa State has the lead. And this beatdown is close to completion as we reach the end of 3. Let's take a look at how we got here. And a chance to mull things over. Let's see how they start the final period here on second down. Leaves it with the back. Turning it on! And how much running room have they been able to find just all day? They are piling up unbelievable unbelievable rushing stats. The Cyclones, after ripping off that huge run, let's see if they can do it again. And this will be incomplete. A big hit there forces second down.
Well, the quarterback knew he wanted to go to his tight end on that play. He's a big physical target, but it was the hit on the play that forced the incompletion.
And the throw out to the sideline, good for a field. And they're able to force him out of bounds after a short pickup. They'd love to pick up this third down and get a fresh set with first and goal. Third and long, and he'll try to throw for it. Touchdown, Iowa State! Made the grab and then did the rest himself, and they put points on the board.
Points, and more points. This offense has had their way. They just keep their foot on the gas, keep putting up points, keep putting up touchdowns. And you know what? This is one of those stats days. You look back and you're like, that guy had 12 touchdowns in the year. Well, 4 or 5 of them might have been in this game.
Kickoff unit getting some extra work as this lead has really grown. And it'll be a touchback. The ball will come out to the 25-yard line. Here comes the Wazoo offense onto the field again. After 3 consecutive punts, we'll see if they can dial up something that can get this offense moving forward. And there was nowhere to go, just stopped in his tracks in the backfield. Not what they had in mind to start this drive. Here comes 2nd and 13. Back to pass, it's Patterson. Here's a heat. And the quarterback is knocked down back at the 13.
You gotta love a defense that just is flying around and having fun. That's what these guys look like, right? All game long, everything has gone their way. And here we are early in the 4th quarter, and
he tosses one high and deep down the left side. And that'll be incomplete. They certainly weren't afraid to take a shot there, and now it's 4th down. Washington State will have to boot it away. 3 and out, they got stuck in reverse. They hope the punt can bail them out. And they'll get him on the ground as the offense comes out to start the next drive. Iowa State has the ball back. The Cyclones ready to go on offense. This has been exactly the way you draw things up, David. The offense has really been moving the football.
And it's been great execution. They've done exactly what they wanted to do. Build the lead. Now Palmer's a different animal. Now you got to protect him.
you can tell they were paying attention in practice this week in the film room because they have gone out everybody right now on the same page.
Snuffed out behind the line of scrimmage, and we have not seen much of that. What a day he's had so far. Now on 3rd down for this offense. Looking to throw, and he needs a bunch. He'll take the deep shot. Oh, he had it. The deep ball was there, and it just trickled through his fingers. And the Cyclones will punt this one away. 3 and out, and not much choice but to get rid of the ball. And they'll just down it right there.
And it's a great punt. Obviously, he gives himself time to let his guys get down the field, get in position. Remember, don't let that thing cross the goal line. Try to keep it inside the 10. Nice job down in the football, setting your defense up for great field position.
Nice gain on that play, but a little bit short of the first down. The Cougars with a 2nd and short to keep this drive moving. To the air, it's Patterson. Just a short pass to the tight end. They knock him down, but he's got enough to get it across the line and pick up the first down. New set of downs after the completion. Looking to throw on 1st down. And here's a fumble way behind the line. Defense falls on the ball. Going to be a turnover.
Well, defenses get excited when they see the quarterback in an empty backfield like that. They know, hey, I'm not going to have to beat a running back or a tight end to get there. If I get to him, I might have an opportunity to knock this thing loose, and that's exactly what happened for the defense.
He'll start this drive firing. They're working that left side. They get it down to the 7 on that pass play in prime position for a score.
And listen, I know that wasn't a huge gain. It was positive, but I like doing more of that in today's college football. I'm just going to try to give my playmakers a chance to do damage in space away from all the big...
Touchdown, Cyclones! The offense cashing it in on that drive.
been about complementary football in this game, right? We've seen this offense go up and down the field. They've been lighting up the scoreboard, but the defense has done a great job, too, getting off the field and putting their offense in really good position in this game. The head coach has got to love what he's seen on both sides of the ball today.
And he'll just take a knee, and this drive will start at the 25. Washington State has it back, and they'll send the offense onto the field. This one feels as if it's starting to get away from them a little bit, Jesse.
Yeah, Reese, there's a lot of teams in college football at this point that will just quit. So, David, we're going to find out a lot about this team right now.
Yeah, just running out of opportunities. You give opportunities away like this, you're trailing. Every possession is going to be important from here on in.
Caught in the backfield, it's Roach. Didn't pick up a lot there, moved it forward just a few.
I don't love the play call at this juncture in the game. You're down. You've got to take shots. The defense is not going to be blitzing, so these screens probably aren't going to work.
Scanning the field, it's Patterson. Makes the grab on the left. Love to see these third down conversions on offense, and they're out to their own 39-yard line. Wazoo headed to the line with another first down. Running back searching for a hole. And I think they'll give him 2 on that one. 2nd and 8 coming up. Went to the running game on first down. Now here they come again. Going to swing it on 2nd down. Rush coming in hot, and they got him at the 29. He is a menace rushing the passer. Career sack number 20.
I mean, some people just have a knack for getting to the quarterback. What a great job throughout his career. Getting there, getting him down, getting pressures. He has been a quarterback's worst nightmare.
I was just going to say, David, you don't sleep well as a quarterback the night before you have to play against this guy, because he is going to sack you. That is a guarantee. Death, taxes, and sacks for that guy.
Oh, he dropped it. That deep ball was right on the money. You just have to make that catch. Washington State sends out the punt unit. He's going to try to flip the field with this one. On the move, looking for a little sliver of hope. The solid return there offsets some of the punt yardage and really sets up this offense nicely. Iowa State sending the offense back out. What a feeling this has to be, David, in complete control and headed toward victory formation.
Yeah, no stress. A couple minutes left in the ball game. Well in hand. These are the ones, Jesse, you like to just run the clock, take a knee, whatever you want.
No doubt. They're going to love watching this game film, too. There's just so many positives to take away from this, and this is the kind of performance today that is really going to help this offense's confidence.
Picked up 2 yards on that last one. They need 8 on 2nd down. Looks like the offense will just take a knee. Running out the clock, a mere formality between them and a victory as we have victory formation coming. The Cyclones will punt it away on 4th down. When you know you have a team outclassed, the ability to play to that standard and finish with a blowout like this is really impressive.
And it's almost like playing against yourself, right? You know you're better. You know you're going to win the football game, but how do I continue to still execute? This was so easy. Great execution. Just beat down in every facet.
I think as a play,